Good morning, children. Today we are going to see about the supplementary reader 9, what happened to the reptiles. So in this last class we saw about the animate video of this. Now we are going to see this. Pambupati is a peaceful village inhabited by a variety of people. Prem, the narrator of a story, flees his village under an unfortunate condition to reach the Pambupati by chance. An old resident of the village looks after him and tells him an interesting story. What is that interesting story? We are going to see this. Pambupati is a peaceful village on a cliff of the edge of a jungle. All kinds of people live together harmoniously in this village and follow their own beliefs and practices without fear or restriction. So Prem had heard of Pambupati. His village was 100 of miles away from Pambupati. The author has written the story. The author has written the story as though it was narrated by Prem. Prem's house was also burned down. He grabbed some vegetables. Narrated by Prem. A year back, people in the Prem's villages started fighting. It was a riot with violence, killing and burning down her houses. The reason was that the temple or mosque had been burned down somewhere far away. So where no one has been ever seen. Prem felt the people had gone mad because they were fighting on something they did not know any fact. Prem's house was also burned down. So he grabbed some clothes, coils and his small statue and ran away from his village. He travelled ticketless on the train and then a bus and somehow reached the Pambupati where he fainted. When the Prem awoke, he was with one old man who cared for him. Prem expresses his surprise to the old man that the people in this village were living all the harmony, even though were worshipping different gods. That is when the old man told the story of the Pambupati. Very long ago, there were no animals in the Pambupati. Only reptiles were there. They had a meeting every month. Their leader Makara would share the meeting. Misusing the power, Makara ordered the tortoises and pigs to leave the forest. So very long ago there was no schools and teachers, and the children lived in the caves with their parents, eating fruits and berries from the forest. At the time, Pambupati forest did not have the tigers, panthers or elephant, but have only the reptiles. Reptiles lay eggs and have the scales on their body. They had a big meeting every month presided over by Makara. Makara was the biggest crocodile in the forest. He was strong and powerful, and because that everyone had followed what he said. A week before one of the meetings, Makara sent a letter to the tortoises asking them not to. So they did not come to the meeting. In the meeting, he imposed his opinion on all others that they had did not like the tortoises. He said they were slow and stupid. They had carried everything on their back, even their houses itself. He told the others that they would have more food, water and space, as he had given 1 week for the tortoises to leave the jungle. First, the other reptiles were sad and they starting to enjoy what Makara had told of them: more food, water and space. Soon as well, the smell of the rot was everywhere, as the tortoise used to eating the rotting fruit and animals. Following the month, the Makara did the same thing with the snakes, saying they were slimy, weird creatures who made the funny noises. At first, the other reptiles were happier, as they had been a little afraid of the snakes. But with no snakes to eat them, within a few weeks, the rats had taken over the forest. They chewed the eggs of the reptiles, including those of the Makara, and there were no babies of the reptiles that year. Makara had decided to get rid of the lizards. He told that crocodiles, they would have the whole forest to make themselves. He told that he could not be trusted, as the strange habits and changed their colors. Now the rats were getting bolder and bolder, with the lizards gone. There were too many frogs and growing bigger and nastier. In one of the meetings, a small crocodile with a squeaky voice said that they all knew what was wrong. He said it all started with the tortoises. Before he could complete the sentence, Makara quieted him because he did not want to admit he was wrong. By now, all the crocodiles knew that the Makara was not strong or powerful, neither he was not right. They sent the urgent messages to the tortoises, snakes and lizards to come back. The Prem had so far maintained that he would never go to his village because of the extreme violence he had witnessed. He realized the old man, through the story, had advised him to go back to the village and tell his story to the others. Prem had doubts that the villagers may not listen to him. The old man's final advice was, Prem, he had to tell this story again and again to as many as people, not very to the even people, laugh at him. Someday, if I remember this story and its true meaning, the saints would provide and there would be a peace. So the moral of this story is, every species on the earth is more important for maintaining the ecosystem. When there is a balance, everything in the harmony, the story shows us how the humans can live in a peace and in a harmony. Dear children, kindly recall this, kindly go through this, and we can meet in our next class. Thank you.